Looks so dark. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Monday to you, the last Monday of the year.
We're live. We're live. We're live.
Good morning, darling Lisa.
Good morning. Good morning.
Today is December the 30th. It's also LeBron James Day. LeBron James's birthday is today. So he's born December 30th. He's 40 now, I think.
Today is day 4 of Kwanzaa.
And today's day 4 of Kwanzaa, which is
Ujamaa.
Ujamaa. Ujamaa. What's Ujamaa about?
Cooperative Economics.
How about that? It's Cooperative Economics on the same day that we are hosting episode number 4 of the Sales Confidence Mastery Group Program. Ho! That happens tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But anyway, today's topic, your takeaways from 2024. And I put a tagline because
you did that.
You did that. If you think about it, what you learned from 2024, but basically you did that in 2024. You accomplished those things. You carried that load. You moved that meter forward. You did that in 2024. So let's talk about it.
We're going to talk about it back in a moment.
Good morning. My name is Brian McNeill.
And I am LisaSantiagoMcNeilll.
And thank you for joining us on our show, Let's Talk About It. We come to you each Monday through Friday right here on the SIBN network, on iHeartRadio, YouTube, TuneIn, as well as Facebook Live. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Like. Good morning, Ujamaa. Good morning, Dr. Deborah.
Good morning,
Good
beautiful.
morning. Good morning to those of you who did not announce themselves. Welcome to Let's Talk About It.
Ujamaa, 2024, bro, you did that. Think about all of the initiatives that you launched in 2024, Ujamaa. Think about all the people you helped in 2024, Ujamaa. My head is cut off. Ujamaa, you did 2024, bro. Thank you, baby. Dr. Deborah Dunstan, what? Think about all the new people that you helped, the new connections that you made, the moving around that you've done. You did that. All the initiatives that you started in 2024. You did that, Dr. Deborah.
You did that.
Oh, my goodness. Is this you? Is this you? Did you do that? Yes, you did.
Today is the day to shout it out, to celebrate it. What were your takeaways from 2024? What did you start that you're carrying on into 2025? What did you? Good morning, Miss Phyllis. What did you accomplish? What is it? What is it that you are looking forward to in 2025 as a result of something that you did in 2024?
2024. Think about all that
Good
you
morning,
have done.
Jay.
And I'm not talking about just your big things. You've done a lot of amazing little things. You know, you could put gift wrapping on your rent. You could put gift wrapping on your light bill, your light switch, your car. You pay bills every single month. You did that. J98, think about your 2024 this year, Jay. You did that. Think of all the people you mentored. Think about all the things that you began and started, all the initiatives. You did that, Jay. And this year, man, wow. I'm impressed with you. I'm impressed with you. Wow. You did that. Lisa, you did that in 2024. What? She published this, that, and the other. She got her doctorate. Ho! She started projects. She initiated things. She uplifted communities.
Amen.
With an S. You did that in 2024, baby. You did that.
Amen.
And she did it while taking care of me the whole year.
I'm excited for this year all together. To be quite honest, I'm excited to have gone through 2024. Like, I feel like I want to put a bow on it.
Yeah, it was hard work, but you did that. You worked hard.
Set it aside. It is done. It is finished. It is well.
Yes. We technically got one more day after today, but Dr. Beverly, I'm so happy that you're here today. Dr. Beverly, you did that.
Dr. Deborah says, I moved, which is a big chore for me, but I got it done.
Yes, you did.
That's right.
You reestablished yourself in a new land, is what you did. And you didn't lose anything that you had gained in the other land. You kept all of that stuff. Big deal.
Grand Rising. Dr. Beverly says, Grand Rising to my favorite, awesome, beautiful family. Y'all are totally awesome. And good morning to you. Amen.
Susan Kennedy.
Good morning. She said, Miss Phyllis says, 6 months ago, I had surgery and I'm getting through it.
Amen. 2024, you have some, and you learned some stuff, Miss Phyllis. You're getting through it. That means you've learned some stuff. You've taken away some stuff. You're making this experience, this 6 month ago surgery, you're giving it meaning.
Yes, Miss Phyllis, she's laughing. She says, please.
Okay.
She says, FM again. Good morning. I don't know what FM is. FM. But we're grateful that you chose to join us this morning. We're grateful that you decided to make this a place to stop by and share your year with. Amen. Susan said, I started teaching 3 kids. Amen.
You did what?
She started teaching.
You did that in 2024?
You did that. Ernest says, good afternoon. Welcome to the second to the last day of 2024. Amen. Amen.
Water, baby.
It's empty.
I know, but drink some water. Okay.
Amen. And good, happy, or is it happy? Or is it good? Or is it
good afternoon?
Ujamaa?
Welcome to the
No, I don't mean that. I mean like, so in Kwanzaa, do you say happy, merry, or good day, or
happy Kwanzaa?
Or you do say happy Kwanzaa?
I do.
So happy Kwanzaa day 4, group economics. And Susan said FM is the typos in her morning. Amen. So we are grateful and celebrating your takeaways from 2024. That's right. Ernest started the Lego project with he started the Lego project and the Red Cross has picked it up, or you've picked it up, and it is expanding, and I'm excited about
I'm excited
your teaching.
too, man. Thank you very much. Helping military people to get a mental break through Legos, to get therapy through Legos. Love it, love it, love it. Dr. Deborah Dunstan says,
she said, I helped to bring in over $1 million in grant funding in 2024 for some amazing nonprofits and socialpreneurs.
Can we get a round of applause?
Yes.
Dr. Deborah, that is amazing. Every time I hear about your fundraising exploits and the money you brought in and not just this year, like the last 20 years, I always hearken to, this is a testament to her skills. This is a testament. You don't bring in over $1 million for different nonprofits by accident. Mm-hmm. This is a highlight reel, a testament to how good you are at your game.
Susan says one of her children has moved up 1.5 years in English already.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. That's beautiful.
And Susan goes on to say, that's wonderful, Dr. Deborah. That's wonderful.
It is. Absolutely. 2024, you got some stuff you taking away from you.
Ujamaa said, I am excited. Happy Kwanzaa day 4. We are excited about the Lego Club indeed. And they love Kwanzaa and want more. Round of applause indeed, Dr.
Deborah Delaware. That's amazing. I'm happy. In 2024, I did a lot of things. I got a lot of takeaways. But one of the things I'm proud of is this book. I published this book, I think, in March or April of 2024. And it's called Mastering Sales Language. Eliminate these 21 harmful phrases and embrace words that sell. Dr. LisaSantiagoMcNeill's company, Empowerment Publishing and Multimedia, published this book. But this little book has meant so much to me and my life and the way I work. It has sparked other things, Dr. Deborah Dunstan. So I am excited that I'm taking away this little book, Mastering Sales Language. It's done a lot for my life. and I did it this year.
Thank you, Ujamaa. That's what I was missing. That's what I wanted to say. Habari gani.
Habari gani.
Habari gani. Amen. Good morning, Shaki.
Good morning, Shaki. Shaki, think about your 2024. What are your takeaways from this year? Because Shaki, you did that. You did that.
Dr. Deborah says, Susan Kennedy, that's great. Teaching kids is definitely a gift. Absolutely.
It's a gift. It's a responsibility, ability to respond. It's a major undertaking. Congratulations.
Absolutely. This year has been tremendous. I have done so many amazing things that I'm even taken aback sometimes as I think about it. Even as I focus on just the last 6 months of the year, I have accomplished so many things. There have been 5 books that got published in the last 6 months, and having the opportunity to speak at Sisters Inspire Sisters to Advance Retreat 2024 in Ocean City, Maryland, and to definitely to be able to support the women from that group and the 11th year of Women Empowerment Networks.
Wow.
And there is just so much that came out of that. Also, the transition of my business that publishing is a part of, but that coaching has really taken a front seat to coaching women through their trauma, showing them how they can utilize their trauma to help others, the lessons that they learned in their trauma, to help others to accomplish what they took longer to accomplish quicker than they could have ever done
Which
before.
Is who you really are, more of the coach. Ernest James Usher III says, lastly, I had a friend of 15 years past just the 22nd of December. I did not announce it, but Cynthia was full of joy and laughter every day. She was my age. Wow. I say to anyone, make the most of every moment in 2024, going into 2025. Her funeral yesterday was not sad, but I was told it was a celebration of life and laughter. That's the way, man.
Amen. That's amen. Brother Dwight says, found my purpose to empower disabled homeless veterans and give them back their independence.
What an amazing thing.
Amen. Good morning.
Dwight Robinson, you doing that, man. You did that thing. 2024, you learned some stuff. You did some things. All of you had some amazing experience. Priscilla Wallace, a.k.a. Lady Ann, good morning to you.
Good morning. Amen.
What is
Dr.
your
Deborah says, trying to locate a young lady from Wynn that created a landing page while we were meeting. Would love to use her services, but cannot remember her name.
I bet we can figure her out. Priscilla Wallace, Lady Ann, 2024, what's going to be your takeaways? Because in 2024, Lady Ann, you did that. You think about it. You did amazing things this year. You accomplished some stuff. You moved some stuff forward. You did some things. Think about it for a second. I bet you already know who that was?
No.
I bet we can figure it out. I can figure it out too. Who that lady was and when. All I need to know was who was there, who registered. And I can tell you who it was.
Really?
I bet I could.
Peggy is the queen of landing pages.
It was probably Peggy. Peggy is the queen of landing pages. I didn't know that about Peggy. I keep discovering stuff as you reveal. Ujamaa Ra, man, you did so much. Think about your amazing consistency and advancing different parts of your business, introducing it, moving it forward, demonstrating it. Ujamaa, you did that in 2024, man. I think about it, man. I like it. I did a lot in 2024 myself. You know, oh my gosh. Just in Lisa said just the last 6 months, because it's hard to remember the whole year. But just in the last 6 months, I think we've gotten even the more. We started. Lisa became the leader of the praise team at our church, Exhort Community Church. The interim leader of the praise team, but you're doing an outstanding job as the interim. The only reason why we wear the interim label is we know the way our life is dynamic. There's going to be some Sundays we got to miss. we're just going to have to miss it. But the show must go on. Even if we miss it, the show.
Yeah, well, that's not really the only reason why we're interim.
Okay, tell me another reason why we're interim.
Because I'm sure that there are others that are gifted specifically in that area.
That are coming.
Yeah.
That are either there or coming. We might not even know who our next praise team leader is yet. It could be someone we don't even know. Do you know who the next one is yet? Okay.
No, I'm praying and interceding for them.
But in the interim, Lisa, I think you're doing an outstanding job.
Thank you. Okay. Dr. Deborah says, Dwight Robinson, what a great purpose, empowering disabled, homeless veterans. Do you do this through a nonprofit? If so, I may have a funding prospect for you. Amen.
And wait. If Dr. Deborah says this, I want you to immediately connect with her because she means what she says and she's good. Okay.
Amen. Ujamaa said, I started school at 60. Amen.
That's beautiful. And he's completing stuff and he's excited about school. He's excited when he talks about it.
Ernest says, you all both have been a major inspiration for me this year. When I deployed out here in May of 2024, I needed a major connection to life.
Oh, wow.
It has been on a weekly basis, Brian and Lisa, especially all the crazy shenanigans.
Other than the shenanigans, I'm with you, man. We had a debate one time. Lisa was talking about how the shenanigans are a part of the show. And I was like, nah, Sam, it's not really a part of the show. It just happens here and there. And Lisa was like, no. So I don't know which one of us is right. So
I'm right.
Oh my goodness. Man, first off, this is Monday also. We should spend some time Monday. How was your weekend? Tell us about it. I want to brag on my weekend. We celebrated my mother's birthday here in my home on this past Saturday.
Dr. Deborah says, thank you, Ujamaa. You're absolutely right. It's Peggy. Thank you so much. Amen.
It's Peggy. Thank you.
Amen. Ernest said, nope, it's a part of the show. Lisa's right. Thank you. Thank you. This past
weekend, we celebrated my mother's birthday here at my home. And I was very concerned when I started hearing how many people are going to show up. I was like, where are these people going to sit? But we found a place for them to sit, and we had a great, great time with a lot of family here that came in from out of town to come sit in our living room and tell stories. And we had Pastor and First Lady visit. One thing Pastor said yesterday in church, he said,
and Mama Joan.
It was so wonderful. But Pastor said in church, and it just made me laugh. He says, we went and visited Brian at his house with his mom. And he goes, a lot of people was there, and everybody in the family is just like Brian. They all got the same energy. I want him to know, now I'm not the loudest or the craziest one of our family. I got cousins that out-talk me. Oh, but we had such a good time. That was on Saturday. My wife worked her rear end off to make sure that everyone felt comfortable, make sure everyone was taken care of. She took care of everybody. It was like, wow, she was working her butt off. I wanted her to chill, and everybody wanted you to chill, but she could not. She was on the job. So I want my wife today to take a half day off. Okay, that's the word of the day. Half day off. No work for the first half of the day after this broadcast. Because Sunday came and we served again. We served again as a praise team. Yes, we did. And we had and this is my first Sunday. This is my first Sunday at Exhort where I did the church announcements. So, and it was such a beautiful thing because this is how cool our church is, y'all. We rehearsed first. The choir rehearsed. And maybe 5 minutes or 10 minutes before service started, the power went out. No power. Can't use the slides. Can't plug into the internet. No power in the building. And we had plenty of windows. Everybody just opened up the blinds. Nobody panicked. The show went on. It was a beautiful thing. Just the attitude of everyone there. So what? We don't have any power. We still gonna have service. So what? So we went ahead and I had my notes in my phone. So I did it through the notes in the phone. And we had a wonderful guest speaker, and he was great. And in the middle of his talk, the power came on. And he was mindful enough to talk about it. It was just a great experience doing the church with no power, clapping, singing. We had plenty of light inside the facility. We were great. I enjoyed the whole experience.
Amen. It was indicative of the intestinal fortitude of all of the exhorters. We were just like, okay, no power, but there is power.
That's right.
We got the power.
It was beautiful. and I felt during the service that this is going to be an impactful time.
Ernest says, see, Gen Z would have lost their mind. Y'all just open the windows. That's the word right there. That's right.
Gen Z would have lost their mind.
Gen Z would have lost their mind.
Oh, God, no power. What are we going to do?
No Wi-Fi. It would have been no Wi-Fi.
No, we was cool as a fan. Nobody panicked, nothing. We just opened up the blinds. That's it.
That's right, Miss Phyllis. Wonder working power.
Yes, and it was great, Miss Phyllis. You should have been there, girl. That's another objective of mine, to invite more people to experience what we have. I want to invite people that are like-minded. I want to invite my kind of peeps or our kind of peeps to our service. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there was a little bit of rain. There was a little bit of rain on Sunday, and I realized later that it was not just rain.
It was a storm.
It was a tornado warning.
A lot of people lost power.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't just our building. A lot of people lost power. I heard some people lost power up until 5 o'clock. We only lost power for an hour and a half, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
No power, no Wi-Fi. But we made it. There's so many things that we don't need. Yeah, they would have lost their minds. Absolutely, totally.
And not only did we not panic, the guest speaker and his family showed up, and they discovered we had no power in the building. Please, they weren't phased either at all. Let's go. Okay. So what? It's just power. It's just lights.
Miss Phyllis says, I haven't been in North Carolina in a while. And it's way past my time.
That's right. Come through. We love when you come through, Miss Phyllis, because
Amen.
You're a connection to New York for us too.
Good morning, Peggy. Peggy just jumped on.
I want to, Peggy, you've been shouted out already. We're gonna come back.
Hey, y'all, on this marvelous Monday.
Peggy, since we're talking about you, thinking about your 2024, Peggy. You did that in 2024.
She moved to Florida.
That's right. You moved from Detroit to Florida. You reestablished yourself in a foreign land. You did that. I want you to highlight. Think about all the things you did. I want to go back to something Ernest said too. And he was being very nice about Lisa and I, how we have been a connection for him. He's out in Kuwait. So he needed a connection, to use his term, back to life. Man, I am so grateful that we was able to be that for you, Ernest.
I'm grateful. As I think about what has been the hardest part for me in 2024, the transition to 2025, is because I have so many dangling participles, for lack of a better word. I have so many I guess it's a good thing. Mm-hmm. I was getting ready to say I have new projects that are 2025 oriented already lined up in 2024.
That's amazing.
I have new clients, new coaching clients, new book projects. I have so many new upcoming things that it almost didn't allow me to really close 2024 in my mind.
Yeah, because there's 2024 projects that you're taking into the next year.
Yeah. Well, no, my 2024 project, you're right. I actually have 3 2024 projects that are January 2025 endings. So that's kind of taken 2024 into 2025. And then I have 2025 projects that they didn't start, but they contracted.
What a blessing.
Yeah, I'm grateful.
And you're going to be equal to the task. Put God more into your stuff, what you're doing. Give it to God to bless. Give your business to God to bless. I have decided, because I'm so excited about the Sales Confidence mastery group that we meet on Monday nights at 8 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
This is going to be our 4th meeting tonight. And this is our last one of the year. To let the cat out of the bag, this is when you want to be in, because some things expire, after this year's over.
Absolutely.
But I'm so excited about it. But I've given that group to God to bless.
Amen. I'm excited about that. Susan says, Peggy, where did you move to in Florida? That's right, Peggy. Susan is in Florida. But I don't know where you guys are juxtaposed.
Florida's a big state.
Yeah, it is a big, long state.
Mm-hmm. Why you got to do it like that?
Because that's what Florida looks like. Really? Really?
My baby. Man, this morning, I was working before I got out of bed. Okay. I went to bed late, but this morning I wanted to send messages. I wanted to respond to emails, and I wanted to invite some more certain people that came to me during the night. Well, I got to invite that person. I got to invite that person. So I was doing that this morning, and I realized that the morning was getting past me, and I just needed to see my wife's pretty face. I was looking like she was in the room. I need to see my pretty wife.
Go downstairs to start breakfast and to take care of Mama.
So I called
Susan says, I'm in Tallahassee, the top middle. Okay, the top middle.
Okay.
That's like here.
Tallahassee.
Yeah.
So I needed to see my pretty wife's face. So I reached out to her on Facebook Live, I think is what it's called. Facebook Messenger. And she was downstairs with my mother making breakfast, and she had a plate of my breakfast that she was ready to bring up. I said, she goes, I'm about to bring your food up. I'm like, who, what? You about to bring my food up? What? Thank you, baby.
You're welcome.
So thank you, baby.
You're very welcome.
Mm-hmm.
You're very welcome. I am really excited about supporting the Sales Confidence Mastery Program group with help. I'm excited about that. I'm excited that I actually have help this time. There's an amazing team of supporters that are interested in bringing and moving it forward. I'm looking forward to the other collaborations that we've established for the year, as well as some of the newer collaborations. But I'm also very mindful, and this is one of the things that I think has me a bit trepidatious, of the allocation of time. There's only so many hours in a day, so many hours in a week, so much Lisa to go around, and I have to be mindful of what I'm doing, because I already feel like I have dropped the ball on a couple of things because I was so tired yesterday that I didn't do that I wanted to do.
I think it's an adjustment, for everything. What you just said harkens me back to track practice every year. I ran track all the time because in my schools, you had to be on the track team if you're going to be on any other team. So, but every year, even though I played basketball all summer, and even though I ran up and down courts all summer, when the school started on the first days of track, it hurts. Okay, it hurts because it's a different type of shape. Mm-hmm. Track shape is different than basketball shape. So it's like painful. So for the first week or so, every day you're sore as heck because you had to get your body had to adjust to a different type of movement, so a different type of shape. And then it was easy. It fit in just like everything else.
Absolutely. Susan said, Dwight Robinson, what a blessing. I fed the homeless once a month when I was in Detroit.
Amen.
And encountered several veterans out there. I'm really going to miss feeding them. Amen. Peggy goes on to say, wow. Susan, I'm in the West Palm Beach area. Susan, Peggy, my mother is in Port St. Lucie, and I think that's near the West Palm Beach area, at least an hour from it. Susan says when they established Tallahassee, they made it the middle between Pensacola and Jacksonville. Amen. Ernest says, yes, mindful of the time. That is so, so important. I have learned this year not taking as many things so that I can have time for what I do say yes to. Yes. Lisa, you are on point. Amen. Thank you.
Good morning, Antonobi Evans. Think about your 2024, Antonobi. Think about your year 2024, Antonobi, and think to yourself, girl, you did that. You went to the Sisters Empowerment Sisters Conference. You run your successful business through this year. You did that.
Amen. Amen. Ernest, you know what's so interesting, though, excuse me, is that when you are endeavoring to to say no to some things, there is a lot of support from the people that don't think you're going to say no to them. And then when you have to say no to them, then they don't necessarily feel as supportive. You know what I mean?
It's okay for you to say no to them.
Yeah, you can say no to...
But you can't say no to me. Me? I'm me.
Not me.
How you going to say no to me?
Right.
Remember all that stuff we did together?
Right, exactly.
TD Jakes has answers for that. Yes, I remember. God bless you.
Yes, Miss Phyllis, it is.
That's what she was doing. Her head was itching or something.
Mm-hmm.
Lisa, your spidey sense is kicking in. That's right. The spidey sense.
It is.
Letting them know something's going on.
It is.
Pay attention. Get aware.
It is. It is. Very much so. But I'm excited. I'm excited about the several nonprofits that I'm supporting now. Several nonprofit founders and executive directors. I'm really excited that they are finding balance, that they're leveraging me to find balance in their work, because it can be so over consuming. And the last thing we want is for nonprofits to lose their energy. Yeah. Right? Because they are taking on so much of the world that they need to do that sometimes they forget about themselves. And that's the last thing we want is burnout.
That's the last thing we want is burnout.
Ernest says, you're preaching. I understand exactly what you're saying. That's a tough one. Good thought. They take it so personal. I've learned my time is still not as long as they think it is.
And it's my time. And it's my time.
Where is Maxine Waters? That's right. Reclaiming my time.
But you're right. I was just thinking it as you said it, Ernest. You know, you do the best you can, but some people take things so personal. You try to provide everything you can. You know, this past weekend, we had more people in my home than I've ever had. Okay. My family was there. And one family member, a cousin of mine, didn't get an invite. And she saw the pictures and she found out other cousins was there.
I'm still so upset.
I'm still upset too, but I'm going to tell you why. We're upset for different reasons. Yeah. Okay. But she took it so personal. How could y'all? She felt like I've been excluded. Y'all didn't invite me.
I did not ever want her to feel that.
Well. Let me make my point. It was no one's intention. It was a mistake. It was an accident. So no one has an art against this cousin. We love this cousin. It was a mistake. It was an oversight, and I apologize. I apologize a couple times. Look, I'm sorry. We didn't mean to. It just happened that way. It slipped through somebody's fingers. Please forgive us. There's been other things. There'll be other things coming. We love you. But she still took it personal. Now, and I'm thinking, how could you feel that way? It's a mistake. That's all it was.
First of all, and I keep saying this over and over and over again. Someone's feelings don't have to make sense to anyone but the person having the feeling.
Okay.
It doesn't have to be justified. It doesn't have to make sense. If you write it on the board, look it up on Google, none of that matters. Everyone is entitled to their feelings, and we get to respect their feelings. Now, the only thing that anyone can have any control over is a response to feelings, and a response to the feelings that you have, or the response to the feelings that someone else expresses to you. That's all.
Yeah, I don't want to have an issue when I see this cousin again, but I think it will be.
I hope not.
I hope not too, but I'm feeling firm about it too, and she's feeling firm too. So
you can't.
I know she has a right to her feelings. I appreciate her feelings. I have no right to tell her how to feel. Okay,
but you have a right to your feelings about her.
But she's not a kid, you know. She's in her 50s. Okay, she knows stuff can happen, or close to 50. She knows stuff can happen.
Do you have any feelings that were developed in you back when you were a little boy?
Yeah, but when I was a child, I thought as a child.
No, not so. There are some feelings that may not have anything to do with you as an adult that still come up as if
I'm
they
certain
are
that
brand
there
new.
are. I'm certain that there are
Absolutely.
some. Okay, it would be crazy to think there's not. Okay,
Absolutely.
okay.
And so there are some times that we get feelings that are not in alignment with our age or our amount of years that we've been on this earth, because they're feelings that may have been developed way back when we were little kids, and we got stuck there in some hyper sense of this place where we thought, and it got stuck there.
Okay.
That's where a lot of imposter syndromes come from. There's some place where you didn't think you were enough, and now, even though all logic shows you that you are more than enough,
yep, you got every reason to believe that you're qualified, and some people still feel like they're not.
Right. Ernest says, "OMG, Brian, that's the one. I have had that happen. Hopefully there will be a recovery process for her. Every time I go home, everyone is so busy to see me and my family. It's time, me and my family, they make excuses, even though they know we're coming. On the other side, they say, why didn't you tell me you was coming? Yeah. It's tiring. I have gotten a little cold about the subject. Transparency.
I'm with you on that. Okay.
Amen. Shaki says, you don't know how she was feeling, and her not being there doesn't allow her the opportunity to be at an event and experience out and missed out on the experience. Absolutely. That. She can't get that back. That's absolutely. Dr. Beverly says, age doesn't negate certain feelings, but wisdom will allow you to discern mistakes and accept apologies.
Apologies.
Good morning, Craig. Craig said, he says, good morning, everyone. Had to step in real quick and say hello to my Empowerment Duo family. Hello, my Empowerment Duo family. Says, have a great day. An amazing, blessed day on purpose, and enjoy it to the fullest. Heading out to an appointment. Love y'all. Love you back.
Sad. We love you back, my brother.
Amen. Peggy says, Dr. Deborah, please call me about the landing page, 313-550-1985.
Because, Dr. Deborah, if you didn't know, Peggy, I Am Prosperity Evans is the landing page queen, and I got that news on good authority.
Amen.
Peggy said.
Peggy said, Craig, please stay on so we can sing your song. Well, we sing his song now because he has already said
we can do
something.
it now. Okay.
Craig said,
1,000 degrees.
You'll be on your knees.
And you'll be burning, begging, please. Brother Freeze. Craig, let me borrow your VCR so I can dub a tape.
Dr. Deborah says, hey, Craig said, can I borrow your VCR? Hey, William Brown.
I'm so happy you're here. William Brown, think about oh my gosh. William Brown, when you think about your 2024, yours, man, you did that. Think about all the places you have moved, all the what do you call it? When you establish yourself in a new land, all the times you had to do that. And to land where you are right now, he had a desire to get back to North Carolina, and it happened. All that you
managed. Now he's in Atlanta, right?
No, he's not in Atlanta.
I don't know. Where are you, William Brown?
I thought he was still in the mountains.
I don't know where you are. I'm glad he's here with us.
That's right. But anyway, think about your 2024, and you did that. What are your takeaways, William Brown? What are your takeaways from 2024? Miss Peggy, what is your takeaway from 2024? Ernest James Usher says, I love Craig's song.
What is a takeaway from 2024 is nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up.
No one has that as a song yet.
It's my song.
You have This Girl Is on Fire.
Yeah, so it's another song.
Oh, yes, he is. I'm north of Atlanta. Yes. Okay, good.
Yeah, I thought he was in Georgia.
Okay, you were right.
So this 2024, we had 3 author showcases.
Did we?
Yeah.
Wow.
We had 3 author showcases. 1, 2, 3. We've got to have some more in 2025. I'm actually planning a little bit bigger, a little bit different. And I'm not thinking about doing them monthly. I'm thinking about doing them quarterly.
Mm-hmm. Did I tell you that Josh reached out to me? Josh Proby?
Yes, because we're going to his
movie premiere.
Right.
Yep, we're going to his movie premiere.
That's January the 8th, right?
I don't know. I don't remember what they
We're also going to The Gift. I think it's February the 14th.
That's Vicki Linnell Evans' play.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're going to that too.
Yes.
So one of our friends was incarcerated for I think 12 years or something like that. He came out, and his very first event as a speaker was at
his very first event as a released citizen.
Yes, as a newly released citizen. Now, he wrote books while he was incarcerated, but his first time showcasing one of his books
was with us.
And he's always grateful for it. He always
amazing.
Highlights.
He has amazing energy.
Yes,
and absolutely.
And he's gone on to do amazing things with his life. He has a thriving business, a trucking company, as well as a thriving speaking business. And they did a movie documentary on his life. His name is Josh Proby, and he invited us to the movie for the release, and we're excited about being there.
The story of Josh.
Yes.
Amen. Peggy said, my takeaway is trusting myself to reset off this at this stage of my life. Amen.
Yeah, at this stage, you can reset. It does. I'm glad you said trusting, because it does take a level of confidence to do that.
Yeah. So in addition to the showcases that we hosted, we also participated in several showcases with Brian P.A.
Yep.
As well as a video podcast event that he had recording.
Speaking of that, I've done 6 or 7 in 2024 where I was a featured speaker on someone's webinar or business showcase. I want to preach a moment.
William Brown says, my word of the year is life, and 2024 has been life, and absolutely many lessons, but the main one is live your life. Hey.
Yesterday, I did the announcements at church, but I did some research before church. Do you realize that in the King James Version of the Bible, the word trust appears 134 times? The word trust. The word trusted appears 29 times. Trustedest, trusteth, trusting, and trustee. Never in the Bible. It says over and over again to trust, but it never says to figure it out on your own. It never does say that. Nowhere does God ever say that you guys need to figure it out on your own. But he says over and over and over again to trust. So Peggy, you said that reminded me of that thought I had since yesterday morning, that we can have confidence. We can trust that we're going to be all right.
Amen. Craig says, I got my song before I leave out. It's definitely going to be a great day in Zamunda.
I'm glad you got your song, Craig.
Amen. Susan says, my word for 2025 is determined. Amen.
What was William Brown's word?
Life.
Life
be life.
Okay. My word hasn't come to me yet, but I know he will give me a word for the year.
Our church word is transitioning.
Yep. Transitioning. Yep. At Exhort Community Church, our word is transitioning. My word of the year has not come to me. I always love when I see everyone else's. Is that Brittany Thomas? Yes. Is that our Brittany Thomas? She says, good morning. Just seen the beautiful picture from your weekend. Love you guys. We love you back, Brittany. Brittany Thomas. Oh my gosh. Brittany, think about your 2024. Think about all you did this year.
Her first flight was this year.
Her first
to
flight
Chicago.
To Chicago. Oh, but you have impacted a lot of lives in 2024.
Amen. Peggy said trust is said 134 times in the Bible.
In the King James Version.
In the King James Bible.
Because in other versions it said more often.
Amen. William Brown said, my word for 2025 is death.
Death to some things, I'm sure. Death to this and that and the other thing. Let it die. Okay? Or let the dead bury the dead. His word is death.
Amen. Peggy says, my word for 2025 is reset.
This is exciting. All your cool words. I still haven't found mine, but hers is reset. William Brown's word is death.
Dwight says evolution is mine. That's your 2025 word.
The evolution of Dwight Robinson. That sounds like an album title. The evolution of Dwight Robinson.
Susan says, William, why? She wants more than just the word.
And that's how he rolls, because he's provocative like that. He said it, and he and now you were provoked to ask why.
Amen. Brittany says 2025 is the year of fulfilled promises that come to me when I turned 28. Amen. 2025, you better watch out now.
In 2024, it's several times you got in that standing chair and you stood up, girl. I love that for you. I do. Yep. This has been an amazing year. If you allow yourself to imagine it and think of it that way, you've accomplished so much this year. Yes, you have. There's a lot of takeaways from 2024. We're going to do our greeting songs right now. This is time for it. It's time to do what we do. First off, are you looking forward to your today? I'm looking forward to my day today. I got a full day scheduled, and tonight I get to have the Sales Confidence Mastery Group Training Program. Oh, I love it. So we're about to do our greeting songs. Are you ready, baby?
Yes.
Up first today is Mr. Ujamaa Ra. He's the
Bitcoin King. He's the Bitcoin King.
Ujamaa.
Bitcoin King. He's the Bitcoin King. Ujamaa. Amen.
That's his greeting song.
Dwight said, I feel that. Amen. 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 Evolution. He says, I feel that. Peggy says, Susan Kennedy says, death to doubt, defeat, imposter syndrome, negative self-talk, etc.
Wow, I love it.
That was Peggy's response to William's word, death.
Read it again, please. Peggy said,
death to doubt, defeat, imposter syndrome, negativity, self-talk, etc.
Amen. I love that.
Amen. Miss Phyllis is here.
Miss Phyllis is here.
Miss Phyllis is here.
So clear the way.
Miss Phyllis.
Miss Phyllis is here.
Miss Phyllis is
now we
here.
can all have a great day. Man, I'm just thinking about, do we still got a bunch of food to get rid of?
No.
Okay, good.
Y'all been eating like you ain't got no sense. I found out Mama been sneaking downstairs making herself plates of macaroni.
That's going to change in a week, because starting next week, Sunday, we start our Daniel fast.
January the 6th, we start Monday.
Yeah.
Sunday is the last day to eat.
Well, Monday then. But we about to start a Daniel fast, and I'm going to take it very seriously. My house, the whole house. We're going to take it seriously. Ain't going to be no meat up in here. We're going to do the Daniel fast for real. Jay Mattier's in the house.
Did you do Miss Phyllis?
I just did with all the enthusiasm.
I did it, but I did it too. You doing it. Okay.
I did, man. I met you there. Did Miss Phyllis, all that stuff. Jay Mattier's here. Get ready. Get ready. Oh, get ready. Get ready, because here Jay comes. Get ready, because here Jay comes. Get ready, because here Jay comes. Good morning, Jay Mattier. Happy to have you here. Jay, think about all you did this year. Dr. Deborah Dunstan's got a jam.
Dr. Deborah, nonprofit strategist and funding coach.
Good morning, Dr. Deborah Dunstan. Dr. Beverly's here too. She's got a logo. Dr. Beverly is on the show. Good morning, Dr. Beverly, and good morning to you and the rest of your crew. Good morning to your crew. Susan Kennedy's up in the hizzy this morning. Susan Kennedy, you're everything I hoped for.
You're everything I need.
You are so beautiful
to me.
Man, I met this 19-year-old kid yesterday. He had the most honest answer. I introduced myself to him. He says, "My name is RJ," or whatever it was. He had a real deep voice. I said, "Wow, man, do you have your deep voice on today right now?" He goes, "It just comes and goes with time for me. Sometimes my voice is deeper than others. It just comes and goes." And that was such an honest answer, because that happens to me too. Even at my age, sometimes it's deeper than others. And Lisa's like, "What are you doing?" And I don't know either. And sometimes it just comes and goes. It happens to me too.
Ernest James Usher.
If you need web designing, or some digital marketing, don't call me. Call Ernest James Usher. Ernest James Usher. Good morning, sir. You've added so much, Ernest. You've added so many layers to our thing. Sister Shaquille Jones is up in the hizzy. Guess who's back?
Back
again.
Again.
Shakie's back.
Back.
Tell a friend.
Oh yeah.
Shakie's back. I created a monster. That's our girl.
Hey man, Craig says his word for the year is faith. First and foremost, faith in God. I'm trying to get it.
Okay.
Faith in myself and faith in the things I want to do and accomplish. Faith that I'm going to go out and get client signatures. Amen.
Why not? That's right. You have every right to believe it. You know, you've done the work. If you've done the work, you've done your homework. You have every right to expect success.
And Susan to Peggy says, thank you. I feel that. William says, Susan, because I believe that too often I have kept things alive that needed to die. I believe that the more I understand and appreciate things dying, the more I will be grateful of and appreciate what is in my life and showing up. Amen.
I love it. I love so much of the way William Brown thinks. He says, but he realized he's kept some things alive too long. Some things alive that she should have allowed to die. What an interesting thought. Up next is Dwight Robinson.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of guys named Dwight. But this right here, this is Dwight Robinson. And this is our Dwight Robinson. Dwight. That's our guy right there. Miss Priscilla Wallace, also known as Lady Ann, but she has a jam too.
Love my sister Priscilla.
Ella.
Love my sister Priscilla. Ella. Good
morning, my sister.
Amen.
Peggy, I Am Prosperity's got a jam too. I'm going to do this in my Biggie Smalls voice. Peggy, can't you see? Somehow your words just hypnotize me. She's going to motivate you every day. Peggy J. Evans is here to stay. That's right, girl. She's going to motivate you every day. This is one that we all can participate in. Put on your Nigerian voice. Sit up straight into your chair. Take a lot of air into your body and say, thank you, Watanabe.
I love it.
You love it, baby? We did Dr. Beverly. Craig Sabb, we did his early. Yep. William Brown, we haven't done his song yet, but we're about to. Good morning to our friend Will.
Nobody thinks like him still.
We love him so, and we always will. Our friend Will. Good morning to our friend Will. Please scroll. Brittany Thomas got a song too.
It's Brittany.
It's Brittany. It's Brittany. Brittany Thomas. It's Brittany. It's Brittany. It's Brittany. Brittany.
It's your time. It's your time. Yeah.
Brittany Thomas, I would love to hear the story from you about your trip to Chicago, your first flight there and flight back, and what you experienced. I would love to hear that talk.
Amen. I'm excited. Brittany said, I finally get my song, and that's faith right. is a great word. She goes on to say, my song. That's right. William Brown says, in one of the meditations, I heard clearly that I have a number of Frankensteins in my life.
Ouch. Frankensteins in your life. Ouch. You know what a Frankenstein is? Frankenstein is a monster that you built. That's what a Frankenstein is.
It's actually something that you kept alive long after it was
you've
dead.
Given it life. You built it and you've given it life. It did not have life until you gave it life. Oh! Frankensteins in my life. How many of y'all are willing to admit you got some Frankensteins? Monsters in your life that you built yourself and you gave life to yourself. Oh. Oh, wow. What a great thought, William Brown. He is brilliant. William Brown is brilliant if you didn't know.
Brittany says, let's set up a time where I can come on this show.
Say less. We can do that.
Absolutely. Next week, we have a number of guests. We have guests Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. Monday, Tuesday, and then we have a Wisdom Wednesday, and then we have a guest on Thursday.
Are you talking about Robin and Jay and Mark? And then we have another guest on Thursday. Mm-hmm. That's beautiful. I like the idea when Brittany, we can, because we mobile, we can go anywhere, and we can go to a place that's easy for everybody to sit to. Because here in my home is challenging to do that.
She don't have to be here to be on the show.
She says I can come on. Okay, that's right. You can do it remotely. I was thinking that we want to be in the same place for some reason. That's where my brain went, baby.
I haven't been in the same place with somebody almost in 5 years.
It's not been that long. It's not been that long. But anyway, yeah, let's talk about it.
Amen. Amen. We're looking forward. We certainly hope that you all have an amazing day today. We will see you on tomorrow morning at 9 a.m.
Monday's the great day for the week. Monday sets the pace for your week. If you want to have a great week, have a great Monday.
And we will see you on Tuesday. In the meantime and in between time, don't forget to have sex.